Hello everyone, this is Karen.
Welcome back everybody, I'm Shane.
Today we're looking at part 2 of pumpkins, a healthy and fun food. And the vocabulary words are scoop.
Scoop.
John scooped some berries out of the jar and put them on a plate.
Rot.
Rot.
Ooh, the meat is starting to rot. Please throw it away.
I don't have it on me.
You are meat.
Oh, remove.
Remove.
In Japan, it is necessary to remove your shoes before entering someone's home.
Electric.
Electric.
Tom's friend got him a new electric guitar for his birthday. I want to have good friends like Tom's friends. Wow.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Very cool.
But we're not talking about electric guitars. We're talking about
electric pumpkins.
They're not electric.
Darn.
We're talking about pumpkins and what people usually do with pumpkins.
But pumpkins can light up.
Right? Oh, you're right.
But it's not electricity. It's like a candle in a jack-o'-lantern.
On Halloween.
Yeah, so if you carve a pumpkin and then you can put a candle in there and it lights up, it's very spooky.
Usually people do this for Halloween decorations. Very, very common. I actually do that quite often too.
Even in Taiwan?
Yeah, because I work in a kindergarten and every time we have holiday, activities, sometimes we make jack-o'-lanterns.
Fun.
So fun.
Do you ever, when the jack-o'-lantern or the pumpkin is starting to rot, do you throw it and hit somebody with it?
Throw the jack-o'-lanterns at somebody?
Yeah, especially when they're rotten and they're really old.
No.
I did that after Halloween.
You're joking,
and
right?
I threw it at my neighbor's car because I really didn't like him. Because when we would play in the neighborhood, he would always yell at us. So that was my revenge.
Oh no. And then did you get in trouble?
I got in big trouble. And I had to clean it and I got grounded, which means I couldn't leave the house for like 1 month.
Well, you kind of deserve it. You kind of deserved it. This is not a nice thing to do.
Don't do that.
Don't
I
do
don't
that.
recommend
Don't do that.
that.
He learned from his mistakes. That's not okay.
Be a good kid.
You can make jack-o'-lanterns, but don't throw pumpkins.
Okay.
All right. Enjoy today's lesson.
Enjoy.
Pumpkins, a healthy and fun food.
A favorite fall activity, and one that's linked to Halloween, is pumpkin carving. There are many ways to go about carving a pumpkin. Here are some tips for making your jack-o'-lantern stand out. With a knife, cut a hole in the pumpkin. Most people cut around the stem, but some prefer to cut the hole in the back. This is because cutting off the stem may make the pumpkin dry out quicker.
Today's lesson is called Pumpkins, a healthy and fun food. Part 2. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
And I'm Mike. We covered a lot of the diet and nutrition and health side yesterday, but today we're going to look at the other thing that pumpkins are famous for. They're not just a delicious ingredient for cooking, but they're also super closely connected to the Halloween holiday, the festivities of Halloween.
Can you think of a funner food, Mike?
Yeah.
Like what? Exactly.
Ice cream. Ice cream's fun.
Okay, I'll give you that
All right.
round.
Ice cream.
I still think pumpkins are better. Okay. Anyways, a favorite fall activity, and one that's linked to Halloween, I should say, is pumpkin carving. Yes, you got to make your jack-o'-lantern, and you can't do that with ice cream.
No, that would be a bad idea.
You've got to have a pumpkin. So there you go. Let's go ahead and talk about pumpkin carving. Yes, there are many ways to go about carving a pumpkin. By the way, when you're carving that pumpkin, you are cutting little holes out for the eyes and the nose and the mouth, and you're making a face. And once you've done that, and you place a candle inside of that pumpkin, you've got yourself a jack-o'-lantern.
Or a jill-o'-lantern.
Or a jill-o'-lantern, yes. You can have a boy or a girl,
it's
no
a lady.
problem.
Yeah, so this is the kind of thing, you've seen pictures of them in Halloween decorations or, Halloween movies or cartoons. You might have made your own as well. So here are some tips for making your jack-o'-lantern stand out. If you want to take this on as a Halloween project, great idea. Find yourself a pumpkin first, and then once you get the pumpkin back home, what do?
You carve away. Next, let's talk about carving in some detail, okay? With a knife, everyone.
Being very careful.
We're making a jack-o'-lantern. It's going to be super fun, but yes,
be careful.
Safety first. Now, first, let's talk about the carving. With a knife, cut a hole in the pumpkin. Okay, now this is important. First of all, go ahead and cut around the top there, okay? Cut that hole around the top. And you can open up the pumpkin and start to hollow it out. That's what you should do first. Now, most people cut around the stem, but some prefer to cut the hole in the back, okay? And this is because cutting off the stem may make the pumpkin dry out quicker. Now, usually I only keep my jack-o'-lantern around for a few days, so I've never had this issue. I've always cut around the stem, but if you are planning to keep your jack-o'-lantern for longer, maybe you can cut your hole in the back.
That's a good tip. There you go. The stem would be that sort of hard part that comes out of the top of the pumpkin, like that little stick that comes out the top of an apple. Same idea. So you can either cut it around the top or cut it in the back. Doesn't really matter. Do whichever you prefer. But as you said, you don't really use the pumpkin maybe for 1 or 2 days. You put it there for Halloween and get rid of it quite quickly. So don't worry about that too much. But do worry about coming back to see the next part of our article, because it's our break time now. So don't go away.
Don't go away.
Don't go anywhere.
More pumpkin fun is coming up next.
Stick around.
All right.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。我们在第一天的课文介绍了吃南瓜的好处，那么今天就要来学习做南瓜灯。在万圣节的时候，很多人都会喜欢自己动手来雕刻南瓜，做南瓜灯。那么以下就要介绍几个诀窍，让你的南瓜可以脱颖而出，引人注目。首先呢，要用刀子在南瓜的上面切个洞。很多人会围着这个梗来切，但有些人比较喜欢从后面切洞，就是因为把梗切掉的话，南瓜可能会比较快干掉。好，那我们先来看补充单字 carve 表示雕刻，那么在后面把它改成 ing 变成 carving 就表示雕刻、雕塑或者是雕刻品。再来学几个片语 stand out字面上的意思是站出来，那它可以用来表达出众、显眼。还有 dry out 则是指失去水分而变干。那刚刚 Jeff 老师还用到另外一个片语叫 hollow out 它是指说把什么挖空、变空，其中的 hollow 是拼作 HOLLOW hollow 当动词就可以表达说把内部的东西取出。接回到课文中。
Pumpkins, a healthy and fun food.
Take a large spoon and scoop everything out of the pumpkin. Leave no seeds or fiber inside, as these can cause the pumpkin to rot. Scrape the walls too, to remove as much flesh as possible.
So we've opened up our pumpkin, either through the top there or out of the back there. Now next, you got to empty out the pumpkin. So take a large spoon and scoop everything out of the pumpkin.
There you go. That's right. The inside of that pumpkin, all that meaty stuff. I think they call it the meat or something like that. You got to take all of that out.
Stringy and filled with seeds.
It's kind of stringy, but you would use that to make soup or to make pie. So you can keep it, but you don't need it for your jack-o'-lantern. So scoop it out. Basically clean out the inside of that pumpkin using a large spoon. And if you're using a large spoon to get stuff out of a large container, we do often use this verb to scoop. All right, you might scoop out the pumpkin from the inside of the flesh, or the meat from the inside of the pumpkin. The other thing, of course, that you scoop is ice cream. If you've ever served yourself some ice cream, it usually comes in a large tub or jar, and then you reach in with a big spoon and you scoop it out. And in fact, that funny shaped spoon that you might have seen inside the ice cream cabinet, it's called a scoop.
It looks like half a ball.
It's kind of, it's like a deep spoon, basically. So you scoop the ice cream using the ice cream scoop, basically, getting something out, digging it out with a spoon or something similar. For example, John scooped some berries out of the jar and put them on a plate.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Anyways, when you're emptying out your pumpkin there, when you're taking the scoop and taking that stuff from the inside, leave nothing in there. Yeah, leave no seeds or fiber inside. as these can cause the pumpkin to rot. So that thick, beautiful orange flesh, you can keep that there. You don't have to empty that out. But yes, the fibers and the stringy stuff and the seeds, take that stuff out. Otherwise, this can lead the pumpkin to rot. By the way, if something rots, it begins to decompose. Bacteria start to break it down. It might start to smell. It just goes bad. Okay, if you've got a piece of food that you can eat and it begins to rot, that means it starts to go bad and you can't eat it anymore. Yeah, when something rots, it might change colors, might start to smell, and you're going to want to throw it into the garbage.
Turns black and those little furry hairs grow on it.
That's the maggot mold growing on it too. Oh, that's disgusting. Anyways, yes, the verb is rot. For example, the meat is starting to rot. Please throw it away. Yes, it's starting to stink and it's changing color. Gross.
It's going to attract flies too. Terrible. All right, so yes, don't let the inside of your jack-o'-lantern rot. That's why you have to scoop everything out. And it says scrape the walls too, to remove as much flesh as possible. Basically, anything that you can scrape or scratch or sort of rip or peel off the inside of the pumpkin, that's good. Remove as much as possible, because anything that's, that's still in there, that's wet, it will start to rot eventually. Now, remove, this verb basically means just to take something off or to take something away. If you go to someone's home, you probably will remove your shoes before you go inside. If you're hot, you should maybe remove your jacket or remove your hat if you're wearing it. And you can remove things from a table. A waiter, after you finish eating, might come around and remove all of the dirty dishes so that they can bring the next course. They're taking it away, taking it off, getting it out of there. For example, in Japan, it is necessary to remove your shoes before entering someone's home. That's so weird. It's also necessary at my mom's house. So my mom and Japan are the same.
Your mom in Japan. Yeah, anyways, folks, scrape the walls, do a good job, but you do have to leave some of that flesh in there or else the pumpkin could collapse. So there is a fine line to be tread. Anyways, folks, let's go ahead and take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
在南瓜上面切完洞之后，接着要拿一只大汤匙，把南瓜里面所有东西挖掉，里面不要留任何的种子或是纤维，因为留着那些东西可能会让南瓜烂掉。除此之外，也要记得刮南瓜壁，尽量把果肉刮掉。可是你也不能刮太多啊，不然这南瓜可能会垮掉嘛，所以要小心的拿捏。这样老师刚刚用到 fine line， 字面上的意思是精细的线，那它可以用来指细微的差别，像我们中文说的一线之隔。好，我们其实也可以用 tread a fine line 来表达小心行事、小心拿捏分寸的语义。好，那我们再来看3个单字 scoop 就表示挖出，用勺子舀出、挖出来的意思。那这个字也可以当名词表达勺子，像我们挖冰淇淋那个勺子就可以用 scoop 来表达。下一个单字 rot 它是动词，表示腐烂、腐坏。那顺便学一下 decompose 这个字也可以表达分解、腐烂，它是拼作 decompose decompose。还有呢，东西坏掉的时候会长霉菌嘛，我们顺便学一下 mold mold 它表示霉或是霉菌。再看下一个单字 remove 它表示移开、移除或是脱掉。而补充单字 scrape 这个动词表示刮掉、消除。老师们刚刚在谈到这个刮掉南瓜籽啊、刮掉纤维的时候，有用到 stringy 这个字来形容南瓜纤维。stringy 就是在 string 后面加一个 y 就会变形容词，可以用来形容细绳状的或是线状的，也可以用来形容是砍稀的、牵丝的。好，接回到课文中。
Pumpkins, a healthy and fun food.
Design your jack-o'-lantern by drawing out ideas on paper first. Once you know how it should look, draw your design on the pumpkin with a marker. Next, carve your pumpkin in one sitting so that it doesn't dry out. Spray it with water if needed. Light up your jack-o'-lantern at night with an electric light, like an LED. A candle isn't recommended as it can heat up the pumpkin and make it spoil faster.
Okay, you've hollowed out your pumpkin, so start carving away. Well, yeah, go for it. Start carving.
Slowly, though.
Yeah. Slowly. First, go ahead and plan out what you're going to do. Yeah, design your jack-o'-lantern by drawing out ideas on paper first. Don't start carving away until you know exactly what you want to do. And once you know how it should look, draw your design on the pumpkin with a marker and then follow the lines.
Absolutely. You can do pumpkin designs in any shape, any design, any style you want, but kind of like with cutting wood, you can only cut once. If you make a mistake, you can't really go back and fix it. No. So that's why you should design it on paper and then put it on the pumpkin. And then it says, next, carve your pumpkin in one sitting so that it doesn't dry out. Now, this doesn't mean you have to sit down while you're carving your pumpkin. It just means do it at one time. Don't start it and then go, oh, I'm tired, I'll finish it tomorrow. Don't do it in 2 sittings or 2 sessions or at 2 separate times, because if you do, the pumpkin will dry out. So make sure you have enough time, plan it out, get to it, and don't finish until it's done. And when it is done, when the carving is finished, and as an pumpkin artist you are happy with your work, spray it with water if needed. That's to stop it from drying out.
Anyways, next up, go ahead and plop a candle into your jack-o'-lantern. That's whatever. It says here, next. Go high-tech.
Yeah.
Next, light up your jack-o'-lantern at night with an electric light, like an LED.
Electric light, not a candle.
Traditionally, you use candles, but
Well,
this is so cool and high-tech, amazing electric lights. That means you can plug your jack-o'-lantern in. Yes, if something is electric, it uses electricity, electric energy. You can plug it into the wall, provide that thing with energy, and it will work. Okay, by the way, there's a difference between electronic things and electric things. Electric things run on energy. There's electrical energy. So do electronic things, but electronic things have computer chips on the inside of them. Anyways, for example, Tom's friends got him a new electric guitar for his birthday.
So
very cool.
Guitar, you have to plug it in to make it provide sound. It doesn't just create sound out of air. So yes, an electric light is recommended. An LED is recommended. This is what people suggest. Now, you mentioned, and I thought, candle. That's the way we used to do it.
Go with the candle, yeah.
It says here, actually, a candle isn't recommended as it can heat up the pumpkin and make it spoil faster. It will start to rot because the heat from the candle is too warm on the inside.
I don't ever remember that happening when I was growing up, but you know what? I think LED lights are a good idea.
This is especially true if you're going to keep the pumpkin for more than one night.
Maybe.
You know,
maybe for if you want to keep it for a couple of weeks.
It's safer too.
And it's safer. You won't start a fire, maybe.
There you go.
All right, folks, with that, that's it for our lesson, and it's time for us to say bye-bye.
Take care.
要雕颗南瓜之前，应该先在纸上把你的点子画出来，画完之后再拿签字笔在南瓜上面画出设计图。那接着就要一口气刻完南瓜，否则它可能会干掉。那如果真的有一点干掉，你可以喷一点水。好，文中用到 in one sitting， 它表示一口气的一气呵成，这是用来强调中间没有暂停、没有间断。那么 Mike 老师刚刚还说到 in one session， 意思还蛮相近的。老师说的 session S-E-S-S-I-O-N 这个字呢，它可以指你从事某一项活动的一段时间或是一场。好，那么课文最后建议我们不要用蜡烛来点亮南瓜灯，因为它会让南瓜变热，会腐败得更快。应该改用 LED 之类的电灯。那么单字 electric 它是形容词，是形容电动的或是用电的。我们在后面加上 ity 就会变成名词 electricity 表示电或是电力。好，那补充一下哦，如果是 Electronic 则是指使用电子装置的或是电子的，它是拼作 electronic 这个字表示电子，所以你有一些电子3C 的产品呢，就可以用这个字来表达。好，那么以上是这些讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。大家好，我是 Hanny， 欢迎收看我们的文法单元。今天要介绍文法重点只有一个，耶，就是 as 什么什么 as possible 的用法。好，当我们在 as 什么什么 as possible 之间接形容词或副词的时候，表示尽量怎么样，尽可能怎么样。例如 I'll pay you back as soon as possible， 我会尽快还你钱的，大概5年吧。好，第二个用法是在 as 什么什么 as possible 中间接名词，就表示尽可能多怎么样。那它的句型是 as many 复数可数名词 as possible， 或是 as much 不可数名词 as possible。我们来看2个例句。Ken always reads as many books as possible in his free time. Ken 总是在空闲时间尽可能多看书。The doctor advised her to get as much rest as possible. 医生建议她尽可能多休息。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们下次见喽，拜拜。
用英文聊音乐。
I feel good today. I feel nice. I feel like for 就爱讲英文。
That's hot! Wow! Welcome to 就爱讲英文. I'm Shane.
I'm Holly.
Wow, Holly, you sing very well.
Thank you.
That song is very catchy.
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 Oh, okay. So catchy 其实就是非常的抓脑嘛，洗脑，中文不会，很洗脑，
很洗脑。
因为英文 catch 其实是抓啦，那它抓住你的脑子，就是非常的洗脑。OK， 所以我们今天的主题就是在形容，音乐可以怎么样聊嘛，所以就是很洗脑。
对，如果听到一首歌，你觉得现在很热门，或者是很流行，就是this song is hot。
哦，
或者是如果你觉得很棒，你也可以说 it's hot。
OK， 所以不一定就是真的是
不是不一定，是完全不行，不是 hot 的意思。
就是这边其实是热门
Yeah，
很酷的意思。
Very hot. So I thought your song was pretty hot.
Oh, thank you.
And catchy.
And catchy, thank you.
I really like the melody.
Oh, okay. So you like the melody? Melody 就是旋律的意思，旋律优美。
Oh, I love this song. It has a great melody. I also like the lyrics of your song.
Oh, really?
Very nice.
所
Yeah.
以除了我的旋律好听之外，词也很好听，是不是？
Yeah. when你听音乐就是听 melody 或者是听 lyrics， 对不对？
除了听旋律，也会听它的词 lyrics.
So it's important to know how to say that in English. I really like the lyrics. Wow, I love this melody.
Yeah. Do you know what else I like?
I know. Live action.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love this song so much. Here, listen.
That's a really catchy song. But I didn't know you like country music.
Usually I don't, but this song has such a great melody and I love the lyrics. It's really different than hip hop that I usually listen to, huh?
Definitely. But that's cool. I pretty much only listen to like pop or rock music. Do you like Panic at the Disco? I've been really into them recently.
Yeah, totally. They're really hot lately.
This is really good. I like these.
Number 1, hot.
Number 2, catchy.
Number 3, melody.
Number 4, lyrics.